stylish look for the Northern Arizona Suns in their pink and white jerseys. Opening tip is controlled by Northern Arizona. The Suns are riding a 2-game winning streak. Well, the Northern Arizona Suns leading all of the NBA G League in field goal percentage at nearly 49%. Domingo, his three, gets the scoring going here for Lakeland.
Average 105 points a game. The Suns 115.
Harper trying to answer, and he does. Jared Harper for three. Day Valley game because he was dealing with a groin injury, but healthy now.
Yeah, as we said earlier, averaging right at 20 points a game.
Another three for Jared Harper. Lakeland 4-2 on the season. Gravette hits the three-pointer. Humphreys hands it off to Vic Law, works his way into the paint. Nice little 8-footer there for Vic Law. Well, Wednesday night against the Wisconsin Herd, Vic Law showed what he's capable of. 28 points and 9 boards. Ahmed Hill back the other way for NAZ. It's three off the mark. I mentioned Northern Arizona leading the G League in field goal percentage as Hill goes to the bucket and the foul. Now we'll go to the free throw line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
Boy, that was not...
10 now on the shot clock. Law is going to get the high screen for Humphreys, pull up, and a nice-looking jumper there from Vic Law. Humphreys is a 33% three-point shooter. Ahmed Hill using the glass in the spin move. Jay Johnson now working on the smaller Jared Harper. He's going to back him down. Turnaround, fadeaway.
21 turnovers, that's just too many.
Johnson with the head fake, gets inside the lane, using the left hand.
Just over 3 steals a game. He plays well on both sides. 6
points now for Johnson. Daxter Miles Jr. gets the three shot. When grabs it coming back the other way. Grab it. Had Miles Jr. on his hip and pulls up from the elbow. Chandre in the lane. Odiase with the putback.
4 for 9.
Also a pretty clean first quarter so far as the Suns have yet to commit a foul. Jones gets the high screen in the lane, kicks out to LeCue. He'll spot up for three. Gets it to go, Jalen LeCue. Aaron Epps, a big piece of this Suns team. He's a returning player from last year. He's been dealing with plantar fasciitis, though, so it's good now to have him at the disposal of head coach Brett Burchard. And on the shot clock now, as Jones wants the high screen from Odiase. Pulls up from the free throw line, Chandre Jones.
Figure out how to ward him off, because when he's penetrating, you don't know if he's going to rise and shoot or pass it.
J.D. Tisdale, he answers back for Lakeland. Emil Johnson, Melvin Frazier, and Josh Majette, all with the Orlando Magic. They've been called up. Tisdale with 2 quick back-to-back points. It's going to be some extra time for players like J.D. Tisdale, who has started off to a nice go here. In the corner, Miles Jr. makes sure he's behind the three-point line, and he connects. John Davis now in the game for Lakeland. He's just going to take it himself with the reverse layup.
Suns will take that.
Miles Jr. off the inbound.
Wow.
Well, that was filthy. Off the inbound. Down low, they're trying to feed the big man, Isaac Humphreys. He's looking for some help. Instead, he's going to back down Owens, and he takes it to the rack. Owens will hand it off to Ahmed Hill. Hill had a nice start to that first quarter.
Wow. Boy, that's a...
Ahmed Hill in the lane, up and under, and I don't know how he got that one in. He picked up his dribble, looked like he was really in a tough spot there. Tisdale drives, kick out into the corner for three. It's Vic Law nailing it.
He's a good shooter from outside, but it was a little too quick, a little off balance.
Tisdale, back-to-back three-pointers. Hassani Gravett coming up strong to Kaiser at the free throw line. Rattles out, not there. And Humphreys kind of doing them a favor as well, not being able to go on much of a run themselves. Owens with the offensive glass. Ahmed Hill, kick out. Anthony Lawrence the second, his three. I really have been a little surprised, Tom. We've seen it a handful of times with Isaac Humphries, as this time it's Michael Kaiser getting the bucket and the foul. Gravett gets the high screen from Kaiser. Now into the lane, working on Tariq Owens. It was a BJ Johnson. I think he was trying to draw the foul. Otherwise, I don't know what to explain of that shot. Jones will take it back the other way.
You don't rush it. You use the right shooting mechanics. You get a nice, easy bucket.
Gravett kicks out. Vic Law, his three, nails it. Almost stolen away there. Instead, Jones will pull up from 15. Bigger Lakeland Magic trying to use that on the alley-oop to Humphries. Suns come away with the steal. Daxter Miles Jr. Well, he had his defender all 14 points now for Miles Jr. Strong game for him off the bench. Humphries will try to answer with the three, and he does. Here you got a 7-footer and 255 pounds that still shoots the three. In today's basketball, everyone shoots the three-point shot, including Chandre Jones. Lakeland running motion here as Vic Law will drive, using the right hand in the glass with the scoop. Vic Law. Odiase sets the high screen. Jones tosses it away. Gravett with a full head of steam. Up into the corner now. Steven Domingo's corner three is on the mark. Percent or better from the field, they're 2-0 this year. When they shoot less than 50% from not there. And quickly back the other way.
Best scores, not scoring.
Anthony Lawrence, the second leading scorer for this team coming in, goes to the rack and gets the bucket.
He went nice to the hole.
Domingo passes it over. Gravett kicks it out to Humphries, and Humphries gets the roll, friendly roll here. J.D. Tisdale with a couple of point-blank opportunities there, just couldn't get him to go. And the first time we've really seen Lakeland with some offensive rebounding.
See, I'm not so sure that Miles shouldn't have just taken that three. He had it wide open there. I think shot selection has been poor tonight.
Well, especially with the way the officiating has gone. Johnson in the lane, kicks it out. Humphries, he's going to shoot the three, and it's on target. Zona hands it off to Hill. Hill will send it to Miles Jr. His three-pointer gets it to go. Maybe. Back to a 10-point lead now. Humphries lowered the shoulder, contact with Odiase, no whistle. Domingo, he'll try to answer, and he does. Have it, pushing it up. Gets the screen from Humphries. Deep three there for Humphries, and he gets that to go. Another timeout here for Northern Arizona. Season for over 53 minutes of game time. They trailed by double digits less than 2 minutes. Seeing a little bit more of a defensive pressure coming from the Suns. Domingo answering, and right now the Suns just cannot trade three shots with Lakeland. Of their season opening game against Agua Caliente, the Suns had a 10-point lead in that game. 4 free throw shooting by NAZ is what ultimately gave Agua Caliente the 1-point win. Harper from the free throw line after some nice dribble drive. Players going to the tech. It was Daxter Miles Jr. and man, they really are letting them play here tonight. Jared Harper using the glass.
You just can't put a finger on it sometimes.
Here's Hill. Goes in. Gets some body.
Just get back and play now.
12-point lead. Davis answers right back. John Davis now showing off his defense. Law gets by him, but the ball is tipped away by Miles Jr. Here's Harper with a full head of steam, bucket and the foul. Jared Harper going against J.D. Tisdale. Jared Harper, well, we talked about not getting the call with the contact, and by averaging over 26 points per game, that is third in points per game throughout the whole league. Davis and just a defensive miscommunication there.
Owen should have come over to get that block.
Harper in the lane over the big Isaac Humphries. He's able to sky the shot up and in. And here comes the Suns motion. Harper driving on Davis. What an angle.
Wow.
What a shot. John Davis with it now comes over to Vic Law. Law has been quiet offensively ever since he had to go to the bench with a little bit of an injury, but here he gets the floater and the roll. John Davis works his way in the lane. Can't get the roll. Law grabs the rebound. Now Davis will shoot the three, and that's a backbreaker when it should have been Northern Arizona going the other way. Here's Daxter Miles Jr. He's still white hot. 8 of 11 from behind, still within striking distance. Jones to Owens. I do not know how Chandre Jones completed that pass. Law, his three. Check that, that was BJ Johnson. Roll, throws it away. And Lakeland's gonna have an easy buck. Now have extended their lead back to 11. It's the Suns are getting their shooting percentage up a little bit, and they're now shooting 40% for the game, but still a little bit below their season average. That's gonna help out. Chandre Jones with the 2. Gravit's gonna inbound to Humphries. That's a 2. And Owens skies high for his 10th rebound of the game. Anthony Lawrence in transition uses the left hand. They can start getting their transition game going here in the final 7 minutes. That could be a big advantage in trying to come back here. Miles Jr. was just a 46% free throw shooter. He really has had some struggles. Good to see him find some stroke here tonight. Kaiser finds an open Domingo right underneath the bucket. Full 2 points. Gravit to BJ Johnson. He's starting to heat up. And 17. Miles Jr. for 3. Not there, but the putback. Tariq Owens with the slam. And they're going to say it's Suns ball. Last touch by Lakeland. Vic Law with it being defended up top by Tariq Owens. Law will hand it off to Davis. Davis cross court. Gravit. Nice looking move there by Hassani. Jared Harper tries to feed it off to Owens, and a nice looking move there by Jared Harper. Humphries going to hand off to BJ Johnson. Was a thorough loss tonight to Lakeland.
Yeah, this was a different look. The Suns just did not have it. They didn't have the hustle. They didn't have the shot selection.
We'll be back in action in Lakeland on Monday night as they'll be taking on the Austin Spurs. Humphries, little turnaround. Why not? Miles Jr. just dribbling it out here. 4 on the shot clock, 2 on the shot clock, bucket and the foul.
Kind of filling that role.
The Suns will fall to 2 and 3. They'll pick things back up on Tuesday against the Iowa Wolves. The Lakeland Magic improved to 5 and 2, and they'll play the Austin team on Monday.
Yeah, yeah. Tricky.